Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is amateur artist Mar D. Chandler of Manland. Yep, Midnight 121, that's me. I had to change the name, that's an old name. Now I'm Manland for some reason. But anyway, long story. I finally received a package in the mail today, here at the job, which is the address I had it sent to, and it came in. This is the Stansport, it's either pronounced Stansport or Stansport. This is the cook pot set, stainless steel, Solo 2. This is a 1 liter container. I purchased it off of Amazon, Amazon.com. I can go into details about it. But since I'm here at work, I'm going to give you my very first impression review of this particular product. Here it is. Notice the size. It's itty bitty. I tell you, it's itty bitty thing. You see this thing right here? It's itty bitty. I mean, it's like a little toy. You know, it's just like, ooh, it's just so cute. I tell you, it's just something else. I tell you, oh, it makes you want to love it. Yes, you do. Now, before I open it up, I want to explain something. On Amazon, where this was purchased from, it's advertised as having a mesh carrying bag. Not in here. Didn't come with it. So that's one negative. Okay. No mesh bag came with it. I'm gonna put the link to exactly where I ordered this from across the screen there because I don't remember. I'll look it up before I do the video. There it is. And the price that I paid. How much it cost and how much it cost to ship it. Okay. There were 3 reviews. There's gonna be a number 4 on there because I'm gonna let them know. Don't advertise something if it doesn't have it in there. Now, I can only assume that that's possibly why these are cheap. At the manufacturers, you know, they decided, or they forgot to put the bags in there and they were shipped out and like, oh, we got to put the bags in there, man. Got to do a recall. That type of thing. Or maybe the person who actually has this, you know, the box wasn't sealed with any tape or anything. I don't see any evidence that there ever was. Maybe he took the mesh out. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm very happy to have this thing. It's cheap, it's low cost, and the only thing I can compare this to is my Stanley Adventure Camp Cook Set, which is a solid piece of gear. I love it. It basically, the handle holds itself, and it opens up. Now, the lid, it does not seal on there tight. But what I like about the lid, you notice it flopped over, that's right. It doesn't lock in position, no big deal. It has this overlap on the lid, which actually sits over, I'm hoping I do this right, sits over the pot and comes down the edges. That is fantastically perfect. See, the Stanley doesn't do that. The original lid doesn't. The one that I have, I've got an improvised lid that actually does overlap the container. Reason being is because now I can put coals across the top and turn this thing into a miniature Dutch oven. And I don't have to worry about the embers getting inside the pot. If you have a lid that fits just inside and locks, I'm not so cool about that. But it is raised at end in it. It does have this little plastic lid grabber here. It's only held together with a little stainless steel Phillips head screw. Yep. And it's easy to take off right now because it's brand spanking new, all shiny. Now there's some water in here because I actually put water in it. Kind of rinse it out a little bit, and this is it. I mean, it's a 1 liter. To give you the quick dimensions, it says, you know what, I can't read Cass. Man, that's some language I don't understand. Anyway, it's 5.75 inches across, or 14.6 centimeters in diameter, and the up and down is 2.375 inches or 6 centimeters. They consider this to be a 1 liter. You know what? It doesn't say a 1 liter on here. It says 1 quart. Maybe 1 quart is 1 liter. In the advertisements it says it's a 1 liter. This says 1 quart. It says so right there on the box, 1 quart. Anyway, I'm not worried about it. I love the little size of the pot. This is made of durable stainless steel. I mean, it's there, buddy. And I'm not going to match too hard. I could bend this if I really put the pressure to it. The lid itself is solid. It doesn't warp easily. Matter of fact, it doesn't hardly warp at all. This is going to be a solid little piece of gear to play with. We're going to check the weight on this puppy. As you see, it's got a tare weight of 0.02. Two of these trays brings that to a 0. Here on our digital scale. Digital scale. There you go. All right. The pot itself weighs. Put the pot on there. Ooh. Hey, it costs 99 cents. All right. The pot itself weighs 0.45 pounds. With the lid weighs 0.63 pounds. In comparison on the weights, I looked it up on Google. The pot and the lid together have a combined weight of 0.63 pounds. That converts to 285.763 grams. That is 10.08 ounces. The pot itself weighs 0.41 pounds. That's 208.652 grams, or 7.36 ounces. The lid by itself is 0.18 pounds, or 81.646 grams, or 2.88 ounces. The pot itself, at least the one that I have, does not sit completely level. It's like it's on a lazy Susan. It's advertised online as a 1 liter container. Now, that breaks down. 1 quart is what is advertised on the box. 1 quart is actually 0.946 liters. So it's just shy a liter. If you round it off, it would be like 0.95 liters. You could take that for what it's worth. It's basically a 1 liter pot. But like I say, the box is being advertised as a 1 quart. That's basically all the good information that I can give you right now in this first-hand review. I will say this, that I like the pot. I'm kind of impressed with it. It is sturdy. I mean, it's not made out of flimsy stuff. And it's going to be interesting to see what can be cooked in it. Like I say, the pot itself, the handle does not lock, but it's fairly sturdy. It's very, very similar to the Stanley Adventure Camp Cook Set. And you know, as far as pouring water out, I tried it a while ago. It does pour out to a certain point, and then it wants to flip. Let me do this again. When I put water in it and try to pour it, it wants to flip on you. Alright, you can do it this way. It still wants to bevel under. I'm going to get back to where I get a shot here. Filling the pot up with water to demonstrate how it pours. Alright, that was pouring sideways. Pouring from the backhand toward the front. It still wants to collapse on you. It doesn't want to pour all the way out. So basically that's what I end up with. But I simply know how to fix that. Wear a pair of gloves, place your thumb on the edge, and pour it out. That simple. With a pair of gloves, or 1 glove. A single glove. Something insulated. You know. So that's not a big deal. The back side, let's take a look at the back. Nothing really on the back, nothing to say its logo. There's no logos on the pot. There are no logos on the lid, top or bottom. There are no measurements on the inside of the pot. There are some scratches there. That's not water, that's actual scratches. Let's see, let's get the pot flipped over. Oh, green reflector, picking up my energy drink. But there's no logos, no markings for measurements. Doesn't say it's made in China. We don't know where it's made. The handles and the handle and the latch both are attached to the main body of the pot with these little spot welds. There's 3 there and 3 on this side. They do not go all the way through the pot. Also, the pot itself does not have any markings on it whatsoever anywhere. There's no measurement lines to tell you what you're measuring up to. There's nothing on the bottom to tell you where it was made at. It doesn't have anything that says it's stainless steel. There's no markings on it anywhere, on the pot, on the lid. And looking at the box, as I said, it doesn't really tell you anything about where it came from. It just says a U.S. patent. So, okay, in closings, I want to thank you all for taking this time to watch this review. I'm going to do a cooking review on this thing very shortly as soon as I get home. Right now I'm at work. The Stansport stainless steel 1 quart pot that does not have the mesh bag. I like it. I really do. I still like it. The handle does not fold upon itself when the lid is off. Really, why would you want to do that? I see all kinds of ways to actually make it into a bale to hang this or suspend this over a fire if you need it to. There's a lot of videos out there on how to do that, especially with the MSRs, without drilling holes into the container. I'll work on that eventually. Lid does, like I say, the lid does have what I call the concave area on the lid, where when it's sitting on the pot, you can actually place coals around the top. There's no pre-drilled holes, there's no vent holes. The knob is plastic. I'm sure that's got to be replaced. Not cooking over, say, like a regular methyl type of alcohol stove or nothing, but pretty good size fire, it probably will melt. Stainless steel screw that holds it on there. It's not bad quality. I mean, this is not like a aluminum or a tin top type of deal. It's pretty solid little piece of gear. Does not have the copper on the bottom for even heating. But basically, I mean, for the prices I paid for it practically almost cost just as much for the shipping. So that right there kind of does tend to aggravate me just a little bit. This part here does not slide up and down. It's locked in position. You got to slide the pot lid around to get it to close, but once you get it in that position, this place under here, this latch goes under, this latch goes over, I'm doing this upside down, and it snaps in place. Now see how that's out of whack? That's why you gotta line it up just right. There we go. It slides in there, then the lid's on. Now how well this is going to hold up with some abuse and use, and only time will tell. Amateur artist Mark D. Chandler, thank you for watching. Hope this helps. Yes, sir. I've got something that you all need out there. One of the cheapest little camera stands out there on YouTube, anywhere on the internet. For only $29.95, you get in contact with me, and you can have one of these right here. This little piece of wire, it holds up your cell phone. Does a pretty daggum good job too. For $29.95, I could have one of these things and ship to your house. So you just get in contact with me. That's right, trust me, Mark D. Chandler, the amateur artist here at Manland. Don't let nobody else know because of tax purposes, you just send me cash money. Don't even worry about a money order or anything. For $29.95, now you can have one of these little pieces of wire to hold your cell phone up. That's right, I'll show it to you. I'll give you an idea. Trust me. Oh, but wait, there's more. For $29.95, not only do you get this little camera stand, you also get a free baked potato. I wish I got that point across, didn't I? I think I'm the first one to have this review.